Hello, this is Professor Smith, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the UCF Library search engine to locate scholarly, peer-reviewed academic journal articles. This is necessary for completing phase 1 of the article critique project, in which you'll be locating 2 articles that you want to review for our class and submitting them to me as PDF files on Canvas. Also, this is good if you are ever just doing any of your own research. So maybe if you're writing a paper for another class, or if one day you write an academic journal article yourself, this is a great way to find other articles on your topic. Or if there's just a topic that you're interested in and you want to see what the latest research is, this is a really useful tool. So I'm going to explain how to use it and also just be walking you through a scenario of how you would locate an article. So this is the homepage for the UCF library. As you can see, the URL up here is library.ucf.edu, and then down here is the search engine. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is make sure that we click on articles, which here it's already checked. And as you can see, it says search for scholarly journal, magazine, newspaper articles, so we know we're in the right place. And this is the search bar. So you can just type anything here, really, just a topic of interest. Let's try police and community relations, since that is a hot button topic these days. And as you can see, I've searched for it before. So once you type that in, hit the magnifying glass to run the search. And right now it's searching for articles about police and community relations. Okay, so one thing that I should mention is that you want to make sure that you're logged in. All right, otherwise you get a page like this. It just says, hello guest, log in for full access, log in to gain access to this result. So make sure that you're logged in. It will probably ask you for your NID and password. I've already gone through that process just to save time, but make sure you're logged in, because if you're not only will you not be able to see a lot of the articles, but you also won't be able to download them, and so you won't be able to complete the project. Anyway, now that we're logged in, you can see our results. So we have 1 through 30 of 15,000. So obviously that's a big number. We can't work with that. So let's see if we can narrow down the search a little bit. So the best way to narrow down the search is to use this little toolbar here over to the left. So scroll down a little bit. And the first thing that we're going to want to do is check this box. So we're limiting our search to scholarly, peer-reviewed journals. And as you can see, that narrowed the results a little bit. Always make sure that is checked. Full text online, that's checked by default. That's fine. Publication date, I don't really care if you use an older article. I've had some students submit old articles, and that's perfectly fine. But let's just say that we want to limit our search to some more recent findings. So we'll limit it to 2005 to 2020. Check the last 15 years. Okay. Another thing that we are going to want to check is the academic journals box here. Make sure that is checked. And what that does is that's limiting the search just to academic journals. So we're not pulling up magazines, newspapers, things of that nature. All right, we'll scroll down a little bit. See some other options. Subject is a very good one. So if we click on this, it gives us a list of other keywords that we can use to narrow down our search. If you click on show more, it'll actually populate a list for us. So remember, we looked up police and community relations. So these are words that we can include in the search to narrow it down even more than that. So if you have an interest in community policing, criminal justice system, human, crime, violence, adulthood. So these are all search terms that you can use to help narrow down the search. In addition, you can come up with some of your own search terms as well. You don't have to use these, but these are some of the more common ones. Okay, so let's just say we have an interest in police misconduct. So we'll go ahead and check that and hit update, and that'll update our results accordingly. So now you can see we have 132 articles, so it's a lot more manageable. Let's just scroll down and see if there's anything else we can do to narrow the search even more. So publication, this is if you want to narrow your search to specific journals. So Justice Quarterly, International Journal of Police Science and Management, Policing, these are all academic journals. So if for some reason you just wanted to look in a specific journal, you could check these boxes. I usually don't use that, but it is there in the event that you want to check it out. Publisher, this is if you want to search for journal articles by specific publishers. So again, if you are partial to a particular journal or a particular publisher, this can help you out. I don't really use it too much. You can narrow it down by language. Looks like here there's only English articles. Sometimes, though, you may pick up journals that are international and that are written in other languages. For what it's worth, I can only speak and read and write in English. So, for the purposes of your project, please make sure that your article is in English. Geography. This is kind of cool. This will let you narrow it down by location. So if you want to just narrow it down to studies done within the United States, you can. Russia, interestingly, we got Florida on there too. And database results, by default, all providers are checked. This would be useful if you just want to look through a specific database, but again, I usually don't mess with it. And I think that's about it. So let's go up and take a look then at some of the articles that we found in our search. So this is the first one. The first thing that you're going to want to do is read over the abstract. So we click on the article. This is the title of the article here, Social Accountability and Institutional Change, the Case of Citizen Oversight of Police. And here are our authors, folks that wrote the article. And as you can see, this article appeared in the Public Administration Review. So that's a journal, and it was in that journal. It is an article, so that's good. And the subjects, these are the key words that would pull up the article in the search. Okay, so that's how we found the article. And then here's the abstract. So you're going to want to read the abstract very carefully. An abstract is basically just a summary of the article. So it should tell you things like the theory that they tested, what they were trying to find out, what their research questions were, how they did the study, how they sampled, how they collected data, all that good stuff. So you'll want to read the abstract first just to get a sense of what the article is about. And then, if you decide that you like this particular article, scroll up and see this option here, PDF full text. Click on that. And then this brings up a PDF version of the article. And this is what you'll be downloading and submitting on Canvas. So you can see the PDF here. Go to this toolbar, scroll over to download, click the button, and then there you can download and save this on your computer. And remember, to complete the assignment, you'll have to download 2 articles. So that's pretty much it. Just some general search tips. I would say start broad and narrow down your search. So, if you're interested in the police, you type in the word police, you'll probably get a bazillion results. So again, maybe try and search like I did, police and community relations, or police and crime analysis, or police and procedural justice, just any topic that interests you. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'd recommend playing around with the search engine a little bit. You can try all kinds of different terms, anything that you might be interested in. And really, that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. If you have any questions or you're confused about anything, please feel free to send me an email, and I would be more than happy to answer those questions or clarify any points that you may not understand. But anyway, that's pretty much it for finding academic articles.